Hello, this is Sunny Singh, and you're watching Mantaj and Sunny Show. So, guys, students, aspirants, we are going to learn some vocabulary with the help of newspaper. So, we are going to read, we are going to take one paragraph and we will find out the words, the verbs, nouns, adjectives, and we will see if we can use them in our speaking, in our writing, and these are the main modules of an IELTS test, speaking and writing. If you have a command on these two, the rest is all covered. Rest is, we can do that also. That becomes a cakewalk. So, like we have taken this, the Hindu newspaper. It is they have redesigned it, and now it's even more clear, more sharp and bold, well segregated, and like on the last page, on the page number 15 and 16, we have sports section. I have taken a news about a match that recently took place at Mohali between India and Australia. So we are going to read 1, 2, 3. There we have 4 or 5 paragraphs, and the headline, it goes like, Green and Wade launch into Indian attack. I'm going to flash it in the screen right here so that it will be more clear about which news we are talking about. Alright, Green and Wade launch into Indian attack. Green and Wade, they are the Australian players. They launched into means something when we start energetically, then we can say we launch into. Launch, like we launch a missile. When we start something and we start it with full energy. That's how Green and Wade launch into Indian attack. So in the first paragraph we have like, as anticipated, India's brittle bowling resources failed to prevent Australia's batting might from chasing down even a 200 plus target. As anticipated, like it was known earlier, India's brittle bowling resources. Brittle means something which is hard, but it could break. Brittle, like a glass, it's brittle material, and but it's hard. The material is hard, but it can break easily. It's a brittle material, like a glass material, right? As anticipated, India's brittle bowling resources. Brittle bowling resources means good bowling, hard bowling, failed. It failed to prevent Australia's batting might. It could not stop Australia from chasing down even a 200 plus target. The target was quite high, 208 was the target, I think. So Indian bowling squad, bowling team could not prevent Australia. Well, they won the match, and we have seen it. Next is after a late blitzkrieg. Late blitzkrieg. A blitzkrieg means kind of an attack. It was used somewhere in the war in Germany, blitzkrieg. From there this word has come. Late blitzkrieg means a late attack by Hardik Pandya and his finish to an unbeaten 71 took India to 208 for 6. Australia reached the target with 4 wickets and 4 deliveries to spare at the. To spare at means remaining with 4 wickets and 4 deliveries to spare at. To spare at means still pending at the PCA Stadium in Mohali. Is it working okay? So next is, so we all know about this match between India and Australia. Australia won the match. Australia won the toss and they choose to bowl first. So they gave India a chance. India reached 208 and then it was Australia's turn. They chased down that target. That team is also quite a team. Next is southwest monsoon begins early withdrawal in Rajasthan. So it's all about the monsoon, all about the rains that we are feeling right now. Yesterday also it was raining. Now it's the morning time. Weather is quite good, pleasant, with clouds in the sky. So this news is on page number 12. Southwest monsoon begins. Southwest monsoon, that is, the monsoon is retreating back from southwest, like from the parts of Rajasthan, areas of Kutch and down. Begins early withdrawal in Rajasthan. It's coming back, it's retreating, right? The southwest monsoon rainfall. It's more this season we are watching more rainfall than what happens than the normal. It's about 7% more as it is claimed by the Indian Meteorological Department, and monsoon is begin retreating. It's a kind of a news. So what we can learn from this? So I have taken one word which is retreating, means coming back from some. We use it with the monsoon. It's retreating. Right? Combination is good. Another news, it was about, let me see just a second. It was, I think, about Aam Aadmi Party, what they are doing. Arvind Kejriwal election campaign is going on in Gujarat. Oh, here it is. But this is about, before we are going to talk about this news. It's from the state of Karnataka, and the headlines goes like this: students goaded into wearing hijab to school by PFI. PFI, Popular Front of India. It's a party that is active in Karnataka, in that state. Goaded into means they were pushed enticed, मतलब भड़काए गए जानबूझ के, students goaded into wearing hijab to school. The state of Karnataka, okay, it's what's happening in the state of Karnataka. There is Muslim community, and it's all about hijab. What they, I think Muslim women, what they wear over the head, what they wear to cover their face with the black cloth, that is called hijab, right? So what are the words that we can learn? So we have goaded into, means pushed into, and appearing before a bench led by Justice Hemant Kumar. So like Supreme Court or High Court Justice, they have a bench. So the people like us, we appear before that bench to justify our stand. We appear before a bench, and that is led by, led means lead, who is the main person? Justice Hemant Kumar, right? So appear before, led by. So these are kind of verbs and words that you can use. And AAP has, next news is about Aam Aadmi Party. Well, they have promised old pension scheme in Gujarat. Like the national convener, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, he promised to the people of Gujarat that if his party is coming to power, they are going to give to the government employees old pension scheme. It will be reinstated, right? And like what we have seen here in Punjab, Chief Minister Mr. Maan, he already has given orders that to implement this old pension scheme. Orders are passed, on the way of implementation. It's a good, great relief for all the Punjab government employees. It's a kind of gift for the Diwali, for this Diwali season, and that is what they are promising in state of Gujarat. Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, a national convener of Aam Aadmi Party, who is the main person, he has promised that if their party is voted to power, so this verb is, just be careful with this. This is what we have to learn. Voted to power, we can use it. If his party is voted to power means if they are winning the election, because this election is all, it's done through votes, it's a democracy, and if then they are implementing, right? Implementing is another verb which could be used. Then they are implementing this old pension scheme in the state of Gujarat. So these 2-3 words which we can use in our writing would be good. Interestingly, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi earlier in the day, he also assured if their party is voted to power in Gujarat, they will also restore the old pension scheme. they are also going to restore. So restore, they are also going to restore. Earlier it was applicable, and they are going to reinstate or restore. दोबारे इस चीज ਨੂੰ लागू करना. They are going to restore the old pension scheme. So these are 2-3 words which we can use in other sentences as well, right? So these are the 2-3 news. Like we have learned national convener and voter to power, and if voter to power implement, they are going to implement this scheme. Then that news about from the state of Karnataka, students were goaded into incited, pushed into wearing hijab. So a bench led by justice so and so, people appearing before, who was appearing before that bench of justice so and so, like these 2-3 sentences. And from the monsoon, it's retreating. Southwest monsoon is retreating from some parts of India. And the news from the sports world, in which launched into, we learned a new word, launched into attack. And some just a second, launched into attack. Where is that news? Here it is. So in this sports news, we have learnt like failed to prevent Indian team failed to prevent Australia from chasing down even a bigger target of 208, right? Blitzkrieg is an attack. Blitzkrieg by Hardik Pandya. Okay. So these are some of the words and expressions, like connotations, like a group of 2 or 3 words which could be used. You can fit it anywhere where it is suitable. This is going to help you. This is going to improve your vocabulary, your confidence. It will build up your confidence. You will get, when you will write down your task, you will get more words, more lexical resource, more vocabulary. You can use these expressions in your writing tasks, right? So thank you so much. Have a great day. Good luck to all the students who are going for their test and who are preparing for their test in future. Together we are going to build our confidence. Together we are going to improve ourselves, and the result will be great. Thank you so much.